everybody, what's going on? It's me, that guy from Team Niederdorf, back from the fucking dead, yeah! I mean, you could count my Gears unboxing of controller as back from the dead, but no, I'm really back from the dead, maybe. I don't know. I still have videos I recorded back when I was at the old place, because, you know, I'm here for a few more weeks, if you can't tell. This is a different setting. I'm in Dallas, for those of you who don't know. Anyhow, I figured, since reactions seem to be part of my channel, a big part, and Little Karibo is also a big part of my channel, I should probably react to the breakup, episode 71 of Yu-Gi-Oh! The Abridged series. And if you think I'm sounding like Android 13, there's a reason. Because as I said, I'm a Dallas. And god damn it, if I ain't gonna sound like Android 13 in Dallas, where the fuck else will I? Excuse me. Probably didn't hear that, but in case you did, sorry. Anyhow, I'm super duper excited. I couldn't do 70 because I recorded the reaction, and then for some reason, either this thing or this thing didn't pick up my audio. I doubt it's this thing. Paid a lot of money for it. Probably the fucking interface didn't pick up my goddamn vocals, so the reaction would have been like a... By the way, your audio's fine. I was making fun of my own reaction. And as always, the link to the video will be in the description below. So without any further goddamn ado. Also, sick a little, so that's why I didn't, upload. Anyhow, I'm feeling a lot better. And Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged, it's gonna probably be funnier than the Kevin Hart thing I just watched. Not that Kevin Hart isn't funny, it's just, Yu-Gi-Oh! Tugs right here. Tugs at your soul. Tugs at your balls. Or whatever you have down there. Yep. This got weird. This got weird. Anyhow, before the union strike, the voice actors union, the fucking actors union strike is over, goddammit. Let's do this shit. And I was also waiting for the video to buffer. Because the internet here sucks.
If you like Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged, then you might also enjoy actual Yu-Gi-Oh! Now streaming
crap.
on Crunchyroll alongside Yu-Gi-Oh! GX Season 4. Here's a trivia question. Who won the duel between Jaden and myself in the final episode of GX? We'll give you the answer right after this episode.
I fucking
The
love
difference
that
between me and
thing.
Ash Ketchum? I've actually won a tournament or two. It's only a matter of time before the Pharaoh gets here. And when he does, I'll be ready. Ready to unleash justice. Ready for anything he can possibly throw at me. Hey, Blondie! Watch me totally make this jump! You know, there's a path leading down the other side of the... Ya, Hossy, ya! Nailed it. Okay. I wasn't ready for that.
That was way too fucking perfect. What the fuck?
Learned that trick from playing Super Mario World. I always sacrificed Yoshi for the sake of jumping a few extra inches. Oh yeah?
Giggity.
Well, I learned this trick from playing Super Mario Brothers. You just took down that whole bridge, man. What are you, YouTube? No, I am your reckoning, Pharaoh. I am the one who will take your soul and destroy any hope you have of success. Oh yeah? Well, I'm going to defeat you in a children's card game. And then justice will be served. I agree.
I
Justice
really want
will
Little
be
Karibo
served
to do what
when
Team
I
Force,
beat you.
like,
I'm
something like
talking
what Team
about the
Force
kind
Star
of
did with
justice
the
where the
Bridge
good guy wins and the bad guy loses.
bashes
That's
YouTube.
exactly what I'm talking about as
I'm
well.
allowed to eat
okay,
snacks.
so we're
Haven't
on
eaten
the
today.
same page? Yep. Because I'm going to win. Okay, let me explain this whole justice thing to you one more time, because you seem very confused. I play Guardian Treasure. Wait, this card lets me draw 2 new cards, so long as I get rid of my entire hand. Hang on, it also allows me to draw an extra card every turn. Okay, but then I place a monster in defense mode. It's your move. Right, timeout. What are you doing? Playing the card game. Yes, but why? Because we're in a duel? That's not how this works. We usually say we're going to play a card game, but then we spend the entire duel making wisecracks and referencing internet videos. Then at the end, I win and people laugh and have a good time. This time,
Exactly.
none of those things are going to happen. Why not? Because we're not doing things your way anymore, and we never will again. Now,
Again.
I'll say it one more time. It's your move. Yes. Of
Okay.
course it is.
Of course
Let me
it
just
is.
take a look at my cards here and,
Fuck.
Oh God, what do I do?
Hey, Duke, I appreciate you giving us a ride to the duel and all, but can we maybe turn the radio down a little? This song gets old real fast.
For the last time, the radio isn't even switched on. Now strap yourselves in, boys, cause like any given night with me, you're in for a rough ride.
Yeah.
What's the matter, Pharaoh? You act like you've never played this game before. I'll have you know that I am the king of this and every other game. Monopoly, Clue, Chutes and Ladders. I rule over all of them.
what
Doesn't
about
mean I
Minesweeper?
understand them. But we're not playing just any game. Right now, we're playing Duel Monsters. Yet the only real monster I see on the field is you. You keep acting like I'm the bad guy. Think about it. You don't have any memories of your time as Pharaoh. So it stands to reason that you could have been an evil Pharaoh. Interesting. So what you're
Indeed.
saying is that morality isn't cut and dry. Even the best people have a darker half to their personalities, and nobody is really perfect. No, I'm saying that having the ability to be evil makes you evil. Well, that doesn't seem right. Evil isn't right. It's wrong. Look, all I'm
No
saying
shit.
is bad. Just let me explain why I disagree with evil. It's just that nobody can be completely... Stop being so evil! Okay, so I guess this season was written by someone straight out of kindergarten then. Even if you knew how to beat me in this game, you couldn't. Because unlike you, I have a bond with my cards. They are my
Oh, do
family.
you?
Maybe you should consider putting your family into a protective sleeve. My family is dead. Let me guess. Killed by something evil? We were on a cruise liner
Jesus
in the middle of the
Christ.
ocean. My family was rich beyond our wildest dreams. So obviously for my birthday they got me the most expensive gift you could possibly give another person. A single trading card. Why is everybody in this show either a super rich asshole or from a broken home? Or in Kaiba's case, both. Our ship was hit by a tidal wave, and I was washed up on the shore of an undiscovered
Jesus
island.
Christ.
The ocean
I
had
love
taken
how,
everything from me.
you know, just
I
serious,
get
the other
it.
dude's
You're like
taking
the
it.
edgelord version of Mako Tsunami. The edgelord version of who? Trust me, he's more memorable than your character will ever be. But please, Mr. Edgelord, continue lording those edges. I lived on the island for several years. Most people would be ruined by the experience, but somehow it turned me into a young Fabio. There were drawbacks, of course. Human language became lost to me. For a while, all I could say was Zug Zug. Ah, Zug Zug! That's hilarious! You should go back to doing that. You'd be way more fun to talk to. One day, a mysterious island appeared just offshore. I swam out to it, but a tidal wave took me under the surface. The same tidal wave that killed your family! It's back for revenge! Okay, so maybe I'm a little evil. When I was underwater, I heard a mysterious, enigmatic voice calling to me.
I mean, it's
Raphael,
terrible.
Remember my
Raphael.
wilds. We will meet again in the future. Where power and Yvonne, I will recruit you, and together we will ravage the world, man.
God damn it,
Couldn't
Taka.
understand a word of it. When I woke up, I was floating on a raft in the middle of nowhere. Then a bunch of human beings saved me, and it was at that moment that I decided that all of humanity was evil and deserved to be punished. Starting to notice
At
one
the
or
moment
two
you were
holes in
saved.
your little story. As I grew up, I started to realize that everything around me was evil, and then the island showed itself to me yet again.
Raphael, I have returned, and it is time for you to reach your full potential and release the
Little
power
wank, all of
the
you,
Aura
each of you,
Cockamaloes.
one at a time.
Let me guess, you still couldn't understand him. No, this time I understood perfectly. I understood that humanity is a blight on this world. The only way to fix things is to wipe all the evil off the face of the planet, starting with you, Pharaoh. Speaking of wiping,
Okay.
you must have gone through a lot of leaves on that island. Were you listening to a single word I said? In my defense, I listened to at least 5 of them. It's a new record for me. I summon the magnificent Karibo brothers in attack mode. Those puffballs are no match for my guardian monsters. What was that? I said your little cotton balls are useless against the might of might. Really can't hear you over here.
I really missed the
Karibo
Karibo being part of his
opening.
opening.
Everybody just quiet down already. Jeez.
La.
Yugi just put his balls on the field.
Hey, Rex. Yeah, Weevil. Remember when we were two of the best duelists in the region?
You said region.
Oh, yeah.
Why is that
I
so
activate
funny?
exchange. This card allows me to switch one of the cards in my hand with one of yours. I can't believe I'm trading away one of my trading cards. It feels so wrong. I think you'll be pretty pleased with what you got out of it. Why did you give me a get out of season 4 card?
Oh,
the seal of
Orichalcos.
Why would you give this to me? The only way to prove how evil you are is to force you to use a card that makes you be evil. And now to see what you gave me. What, you don't like it? Why do you even have a water pond? Hey, I didn't judge you, Mr. My cards are my family. Actually, you did. Yeah, I kinda did, didn't I?
Pharaoh, no matter what, you mustn't use that card. It takes people's souls.
Don't worry, Yugi. There's
I can
absolutely
totally
no
use the
reason to even use
Orichalcos.
it.
That's right. There are no stakes involved in this duel. Even if you lost this card game, nothing would change at all.
Wait, what's that now? I could lose?
Well, yeah, I mean, your dragon Timaeus is frozen in place, and you really don't have that many life points left. But again, there's literally nothing at stake here, and a single loss wouldn't really hurt you.
Curse you, Raphael! You've given me no choice!
Wait, what?
I have to activate the seal of Orichalcos!
No, you don't!
Too late, it's activated! I hope you're happy, Raphael, the guy who totally made me do this against my will.
Fucking love that gag.
Whoa. Well, that was cool.
Hey, we got here just in time to watch you beat the sideburns off that creep. How'd you guys get here? We rode in Duke's car. How'd you guys get here?
We took a bicycle.
Really seems like we should have got here first. Rex says it's best not to think about stuff. Huh, I'm gonna try that. Wow, suddenly everything makes perfect sense in this season.
Welcome to my world, child. Now, do you see how right I was about you being evil? Yes, Raphael. I see exactly what you mean. And now that I know how evil I can be, I'm going to destroy you and everything you hold dear, and bathe in the afterglow of your demise.
Damn right.
Well, good. I'm glad this worked out. Yay.
Pharaoh, no! You're being evil! Like Season 0 evil! You have to snap out of it!
What's that, Yugi? Okay, Yugi says I should snap you in half.
No!
Good luck when I've got my guardian monsters on the field. They'll protect me from anything. Look at you being all defiant. It's cute. But once I've assembled all my monsters, I'll hurl them at you with my catapult turtle in a wave of deadly precision. And as you just finished
That's
telling
not
me,
how any of this
a
works.
wave is all it takes to break you.
That's not how any of this works.
Die. Any final words? Just this. I activate Celestial Sword. Well, it's hardly either those curtains go or I do, but it's something, I suppose. With Guardian YGOTAS' special ability, I can remove all the monsters you've selfishly sacrificed and add their attack points to my monster. No! If only I hadn't discarded so many of my children's trading cards. The most evil thing a person can do. I'm basically Hitler right now. Please forgive me.
Don't worry, guys. Yugi always figures out a way to turn things around at the last second. He'll win this duel any minute now.
Go, Guardian YGOTAS! Wipe out the Pharaoh's remaining life points and take his soul!
Any minute now.
No way. Yugi actually lost and stuff.
Any minute now.
Game over, Pharaoh. Thanks to the seal of Orichalcos, I've now proven that everyone in the world has the potential to be evil. A fact that is common knowledge to anyone over the age of 10. Speaking of 10, that's about how many seconds you've got before the seal rips the soul from your still screaming flesh. I love being a good guy.
I've got this, Pharaoh.
Yugi, what are you doing?
It's funny. I always wanted to be like the Dark Magician. But compared to you, I'm just a Karibo. So I'm using my special ability.
But that means...
Yes, I'm discarding myself from the field, so that no harm comes to you.
Yugi! Don't be a Karibo!
No, Yugi! Don't be a Karibo! But... It's just a children's card game. Need a tissue. Now let's see how we can, who's the winner. Oh, I thought that was bullshit that they didn't actually show, who won. Yes, they do. Anyhow, that was an amazing fucking episode. I actually forgot that happened because it's been so long since I've watched Yu-Gi-Oh! I mean, past Battle City. I remember the darts thing as a kid, and man, I want the fucking Seal of Orichalcos. That seems like an overpowered as fuck card. And then they finally released it, and I was like, the game's gotten so broken, it's no longer broken. So remember, kids, go support the official release by going to Crunchyroll or Funimation. Seriously, not a sponsored plug, but seriously, they have fucking 18 to 20 simuldubs happening, including 91 Days, Mob Psycho 100. So, those are finally getting dubs through Funimation, so always good quality. Not sponsored, just really like their work. Anyhow, that was fun. This is funny. He's still sniffling because, almost over it isn't fully over it, but I'm functional enough. Anyhow, I'm gonna go eat some fucking food because I haven't eaten today except what I've been sort of snacking on between laughs. Tell me down below what your favorite part of the tell me down below what your favorite part was, and I'll see you next time, whatever that may be. Might be the Braven Speaker review that I totally promised, or it might be one of those videos I have yet to edit, but hey, who's keeping track? So let's bring out 3 people. 1, 2, 3. All right.